yo, 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 yo.
No, you're not. It's fine. You're normal. Don't worry about it.
Yo, yo.
Before I say anything more, if you saw this video and thought to yourself, what's hentai? Turn this video off right now. It's not for people like you. You're too pure of heart. Go tell your mother you love her. Now, with that out of the way, let me clarify my previous statement. You are weird if you watch certain types of hentai, in the same way that it's not weird if you're into MILFs, but it is weird once you go past the specific age bracket. Once you start getting into that tentacle territory of hentai, it's a little off-putting to me. Also, you are weird if you watch hentai for the plot, and not for other reasons. If you think the plot is good, do yourself a favor. Start watching it, get your business done within the first 2 minutes, then watch the rest of it. It's all garbage. Porn is a tool meant to help you get rid of your urges, and if you use a tool for anything other than its intended purpose, you're a bit of an odd duck. It'd be like trying to eat your breakfast cereal with a hacksaw instead of a spoon. I suppose you could do it, but it will make your family worry about you. If you want to watch something for the plot, might I suggest watching an actual good show like Full Metal Alchemist or Breaking Bad? Because what you're doing currently is the modern day equivalent of people who used to read the articles in Playboy in a pathetic attempt to justify their actions to themselves. You don't need to justify it, it's fine. And anybody who says otherwise is probably the human equivalent of a Magikarp and have never broadened their horizons. Now, if you're one of those close-minded simpletons who label all people who watch hentai as virgin freaks or closeted pedophiles, first of all, let me say that only one of those things is true, and second of all, stop judging people so harshly. After all, was it not Jesus who said, "Let he who has not beat his bishop to something weird cast the first online insult"? I might have repurposed that quote a little bit. But the point is, we all get bored with normal internet pornography after a while. And let's be real, considering how much variety there is out there, sticking only to the conventional stuff would be like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet and eating strictly from the salad bar. Be a little adventurous, take a chance, take the stick out of your ass and try something new. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Is he really getting mad at people who don't spank it to cartoons? Look, I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed in your lack of sexual creativity. Movies like Wolf Children and Spirited Away aren't any less compelling because they're anime. And the same applies to hentai, in that it should be treated equally to everything else in that world that it's a part of, pornography. Obviously, that doesn't mean you go telling random people what you butter your biscuit to, like I'm doing right now to strangers on the internet, but you don't have to feel shame for having that fetish. I will say, as a disclaimer, I don't think you should exclusively watch hentai. Maybe go half and half hentai and conventional porn if you're really into it. So that way you don't turn into one of those people who use words like waifu unironically and own a $100 body pillow that's in a perpetual state of stickiness. It's like that movie, Inception. You can't go too deep down the rabbit hole, otherwise you'll lose yourself. And then before you know it, you'll commit seppuku once you realize that the real world doesn't contain any attractive half-human, half-bunny hybrid girls for you to obsess over. What I'm saying is that hentai, like most things, is fine in moderation, and the stigma attached to it is way too serious. I think how hentai should be treated in the world of pornography is it should be viewed as a little bit less weird than BDSM and a little bit more weird than a foot fetish. I feel like that's a fair place for it to sit. There are far worse things to be into. Case in point, furries. I honestly feel like hentai isn't even in the top 10 most weird porn categories. I think porn with pregnant girls is weirder, anything to do with defecation or urination, anything to do with a unicycle. No one should be able to tell you what is okay and what is not okay when it comes to your special private time, as long as it's not illegal. Or if you live in one of those states where bestiality is legal, it's still not cool. Come on, dude, leave the animals alone. If you're into that, just become a furry or something, because that's less weird. Back to the original topic. I also don't understand how some people pretend like they can't even conceive the idea of how people could be into hentai. You're telling me that you never found Jessica Rabbit hot, or Lola Bunny? You've never thought Bulma was just a little cute? Yeah, looking good there, Bulma, and that scouter. What's my power level? If you've never found a cartoon character attractive, then you should call your local morgue, because you're dead inside.